Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to take a look into the free tank which Wargaming is giving for all of us. Skill, excuse me, the tier 9 free tank. I'll take it. Okay, so the first things first. If you want to sell this tank, you are going to get a whopping 1,000 credits. So it's not an option to sell this tank, okay? Just to say that straight and out loud, this is not the tank which you want to sell. I played a couple of games with it to test it out off recording just to see how it looks like, and my suspicion is correct, but we are going to talk about that in a moment. First things first, there is one tank which I want to compare it to, and we are going to talk about this right now. First things first, armor. Armor of this tank will bounce once in a while, but it's nothing extraordinary or it's nothing special, okay? Do not expect it. Playing hold down is nightmare because of the cupola, and the armor of this tank is just doesn't last that well or hold that well. Yes, once in a while you are going to get some random bounces, but it's not trustworthy. And the tank which I want to compare to is the T-54 Heavy. But the main difference is T-54 Heavy has significantly better turret armor, it has significantly better upper plate, and it has more gun depression, and it has bigger alpha damage. And you know what? You will not believe me, it has better DPM and better gun handling, at least on the paper. So, yeah, and this tank is known for being a kind of a pile of caco, at least in my humble opinion, right? So, not really good news over there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, but for me, I look into this tank and I see this. Obviously, with this tank, it's a bit different situation, right? Because you actually have armor, and with this one, you don't. I played a couple of games to see how the vehicle is looking like, and I averaged 1.6 thousand damage and 400 assisting damage. To be fair, I played very aggressively just to see how the gun would feel like and how overall the armor would last. Or armor would hold. It is a bit of the nightmare. Anyways, let's go straight into the game. And let's have some fun. Let's try to make this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker work for us, and hopefully we will figure out some things what we do not know yet. Okay, fellas, first game, Redshire. Okay, what do we want to do with this vehicle in the Redshire? This is the question. I do not feel like I want to go into the heavy line. Honestly, the cupola is just simply brutal of this vehicle, okay? I am just looking into this way. And fellas, keep this in mind. Before being disappointed, remember the most important thing. Dovanotam arkliui į dantis nežiūrima. What the flying F have you said, skill? Listen, I said you are not looking into the gifted horse mouth or teeth, right? You are just accepting it, and that's it, you know, you are having a great time. Plus, on top of that, just to let you know, fellas, the game is going to be filled with this tank, with those tanks, pretty much tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Probably all weekend is going to be filled with those tanks, right? So keep this in mind, fellas. Use this information wisely, and maybe if you are into the marking, maybe take some kind of good tier 9 or the tank you enjoy, and just simply try to be the living crap out of this vehicle, you know? This is how I look into all of this, and this is what I think, honestly. Just slaughter them. Because honestly, it doesn't look like it's going to be a nice vehicle or enjoyable tank by any shape or any form. And you know, if you are a tank collector, there is no minuses for you. If you are a casual player, I mean, and you want to play, let's say, maybe better tanks or something, matchmaking will be filled with the Patton, so you are chilling and you are enjoying yourself. And in fact, I know that whenever we are going to get this tank, it will happen tomorrow night. I know I'm not going to mark this tank instantly on the stream because I simply do not feel like it is worth it, right? To power grind this tank because it's not making credits, and nowadays you kind of want to play for credits, right? It's just straight up information. So what I am thinking about taking the Tiger Mouse and just simply playing with the Tiger Mouse and slaughtering every and each Patton tank. You know, this is my logic, and I know some of you are excited to see me marking this vehicle instantly, but there is no reason not, to do that, you know? And fellas, believe me, I like to mark the tanks whenever they are coming out and, you know, to know everything about the vehicle and whatnot. I truly like to do that, but in this case, it's just simply not worth it. If it would be premium tank, okay, maybe then we could consider our life choices, but now it's just a special bad tier 9 vehicle. That's about it. There is nothing too crazy about it, so keep this in mind. Once again, speaking about the gun, I do not trust it for shit, you know. The gun is just simply far away from being ideal. Obviously, once in a while, you are going to hit the shots, which is very, very nice. And by the way, the tank, how do you want to play with this vehicle to begin with? You want to play with this tank as a supporter. You want to be a second lane sniper schnitzel, right? And you want to slap the enemies in this way. There is no reason for you to be in front. There is no reason to flex your muscle or to flex your hit points. There is no need to do that. By the way, I'm shooting the gold ammunition here, just let you know. We are trying to shoot the gold, okay? Penetration with the gold is 300 millimeters, which is actually half of the trouble. It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like it is the worst thing ever, at least in my humble opinion, but the gun accuracy is just laughable. I mean, I think my plan and my point with this tank is going to be like this. I am going to mount ventilation, rammer, and improved aiming unit, and I will treat this tank as a sniper schnitzel to a certain extent, right? By the way, the standard ammunition of this tank is 242 millimeters of penetration, so nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. And once again, you know, there is no need for us to complain about this vehicle not being good or not being even average. You know, there is simply no need for us to do that. It is free gift. Be humble, accept it, and if you do not like it, don't simply do not play with it, right? Simple as this. This is how I look into all of this, fellas. And as you can see, sniping from the back, it is relatively working. You cannot say that it is the worst experience we ever had in the world of tanks. You cannot say that this tank is unplayable in this type of situation, right? And in a way, we are chilling. In a way, we are chilling. Meanwhile, what I am waiting for, I am waiting until enemy Borat will make a bit of pressure here, because eventually he will. And I'm aware of the sniper schnitzel sitting in the back over there as well, don't you worry, and this is where I am going to shine with this tank. Slap in the face. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am very, very well aware of the sniper schnitzel here as well. That is okay. Let's try to eliminate him from the game. Unfortunately, gun is saying no, but what can you do? Sometimes you need to accept what you have, right? After that, we are going to go for a blind shot just like so. Beautiful blind shot. Very, very nice so far. So far, we are having a great time and we are enjoying ourselves. Good. The score, I mean, I believe I do not need to say that the score of this vehicle doesn't look the greatest, and the gun handling is just simply not cutting it where the sniping goes either. But that is okay. We are trying to run for our life before it's too late, and before we will die, we will get extra shot here, and we are going to die with a big smile on our face. So what we have done 2,500 damage here while sniping from the back with this vehicle, and I know how am I going to do the things and how am I going to change this setup. In the open maps, at least in my humble opinion, I think we need to have improved aiming unit instead of vertical stabilizers, because we are sitting in the bush and we are just simply waiting for enemies to make a mistake, and I think this is going to help us greatly. So let's do that and let's check out the score after first game. Ooh, what a tank. Okay, fellas, we are back from the very first battle, and yeah, I just want to say that I'm not impressed with this tank. Yeah, you know, free vehicle, everything is fine. We are going to take it, and we are going to be fine. For me, it's another tank to mark twice. Once up to 100%, once up to the third mark of excellence. It's going to be quite a journey. Anyways, 2,600 damage. We are feeling great with this. We are somewhere in the middle by experience. We are second by the damage because we were sniping, and we lost and we lost 63,000 credits. Unfortunate. How unfortunate is that? So now I'm going to change the stabilizer and to improve the aiming unit, and I hope that we can actually snipe a bit from the back, and hopefully we can do something else. And obviously the second setup with this tank is whenever we will get Himmelsdorf or something, so we will get extra hit points or track health, you know? Let's go. Let's make it work. Okay, fellas, round number 2. Redshire again, but this time we are having a losing spawn. Definitely doesn't look promising, but it's okay. Calm down, fellas. We got this. Step by step, little by little, we are going to be fine. So first things first, what do we want to do and where do we want to play the game? We want to play the game somewhere here, right? So hopefully we can and we will punish the crossing mother truckers like this. If they will cross in time, then we have quite a bit of the troubles, and then it is not going to be so much fun and so good. But hopefully it won't happen. So, can we slap this Mr. Centurion? He's running for his life, and you know what? Centurion is not priority. How about if we would miss this gentleman here sideways from 2 meters distance? Yeah, now it feels significantly better. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, Mr. Charfooter missing another shot. Be grateful, it's free. Be grateful, fellas, it is free, okay? Simple. We did damage, fellas. Damage. Oh my, I never felt so good in my life. Holy bananas. That is fun and that is good. Thank you very much. Let's load the gold and let's try to say hello for this tiger mouse and this object. Yeah, it is like playing a bit more aggressive, but it is how it is. This is how we want to play the game, right? We will try to use our gun in order to block his shells. It's not going to be so easy and so simple, but yeah, let's try to do our best. Okay, good. Let's try to hit him. Beautiful hit. I am feeling very, very nice. He's going on the reload for quite some time, and this is exactly what we are looking for. And now let's try to farm this tiger mouse. Beautiful. Very, very nice. By the way, what we can expect in the future, we can expect that the sniper schnitzels will start farming our butts from here as well, which is quite an interesting one, right? I mean, this gun is so shit. Fellas. Quite a bit of the lags, it's okay. Not the first time, not the last time. Boom, we got the shot to the lower plate, nice. And we are focusing, fellas. We are focusing on everything. We are trying to make the things work, and hopefully we are going to be just fine. Meanwhile, IS-3 over there, not an easy shot, obviously. And unfortunately, I did not have enough of the gun depression, and I'm getting slaughtered with this tank. Yep, this is a struggle, fellas. This is a struggle. I mean, I think, honestly speaking, this tank will have the lowest expectation values of the tier 9 tanks in the game. I cannot see that casual player would make this vehicle work. You need to be so patient, and you cannot be desperate with this vehicle, right? And you know how the things are looking like sometimes, that every and each of us might get desperate for a damage, you know. We might try to make a bit of pressure just to get extra shot or two, and with this tank it is going to be very, very, very hard thing to do. It is a medium tank, which is literally a sniper schnitzel, fellas. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is literally a sniper schnitzel. This is how I look into all of this. You do not want to be aggressive, you do not want to go brrr. With this tank, you want to be as passive as you physically and possibly can, and just simply slaughter enemies whenever they are making pressure themselves, you know? Or I suppose to say whenever enemies are making a mistake and whatnot. This is what you want to do with this vehicle. Definitely very, 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 very hard tank to make it work. This is going to be a challenge, but at least now we know how to play with this tank, and at least after testing and getting the first impressions of the vehicle, at least now we know what we can expect, and you know what to do with it, what to do with this tank. So for guys who are enjoying playing with the good tanks, and you know, I know some people are playing only with the good tanks in the game, right? You will get this tank. You do not even need to get this tank on the road, honestly speaking. Yeah, it's just simply, it's just not really worth it, to say that the least, right? Yeah, fellas, that's what we have. But hey, better game, fellas. Better game. Look at this. 3.2 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. And we are winning from the losing spawns. So this is pretty impressive if you would ask me. I would say we are slaughtering it and we are killing it. By the way, I call it. Expectation values of this tank will be below 3,000 to get Mark of Excellence on. This is my prediction. This is what I want to believe, and that's what I think, okay? This is only my guess. Meanwhile, 3.2 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. I am feeling alright with this. Fourth by experience, second by the damage, and we even made profits because we completed the mission. Without completing the mission, we would have no profits whatsoever. Let's keep it up. One more game for a full happiness. And last but not least, we have Oyster's Bay Standard Battle. Okay, honestly speaking, let's try to snipe from somewhere. What is my goal and what I am looking for? Okay, listen, I cannot play in the heavy line because of the cupola, and even though, yes, potentially I can snipe the gold, but 60 TP will simply slap me in the face twice and I can go straight to the garage. So it's just simply not an option, okay? So instead of doing that, we are going to approach the game while being passive and while being sniper schnitzels, honestly. While being sniper schnitzels. I think this is the correct play. Okay, so we are going to join. Do I want to push in front a bit? Yeah, let's go. Okay, we are going to snipe. Don't get me wrong, everything is fine. We are going to be a sniper schnitzels, but we are going to snipe from a bit of a different position, right? Our goal is to snipe from here. We can clearly see E50M playing in this area. That is okay. And all I need to do, I need to cross to this position. Then we can snipe. We are not going to be spotted and everything is going to be alright, fellas. Everything is going to be alright. We are crossing like this. Good, good, good. No complaints, no regrets. We are trying to cross like this. That's okay. Our guy drowned in front of us. Cobra is sniping from the back. Relay is sniping from the back. Everyone is sniping. I mean, okay, that was a mistake for sure. That was a mistake. Yeah, I lost way too many hit points here. It's okay. Let's try to get into position nevertheless. Okay, we are in position. We are in position, fellas. Let's look into the positive side while playing with this tank. We missed the shot. That is the positive thing. We missed another shot. Very nice. Can we miss one more? Hey, we penetrated him. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we penetrated the almighty E50M. Okay, okay, I mean, I never felt so good in my life, fellas. Too bad he can't see my cupola. Too bad he can't see my cupola, fellas. All we are waiting now until He will get unspotted. Then we are peeking for a moment to see will he go for a blind shot. He went for a blind shot. Beautiful. We are reading him like he would be an open book. Then we are trying to hit him again. That's very, very good. And we are chilling. We are just enjoying ourselves and we are trying to make his life miserable. Okay? This is our mission. We are trying to make his life miserable. Look, peeking for a second, now waiting until he will go for a blind shot. He's going for a blind shot right about now. Good. Okay. The guy is down. Excellent. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Cobra sitting here. I do not really think he's paying attention at us, is he? No, he doesn't. Beautiful. We are slapping him in the face, and now we are expecting to die. Luckily, we didn't. Excellent. Very, very good. Very, 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 very good. I'm happy to be alive at the moment, you know? I never appreciated 60TP gun as much as I do now, fellas. I never appreciated the 60TP gun as much as I do now, fellas. It is nuts. It is insanity. It's pure love. How about that? It is a pure love. Meanwhile, we know that Grille is sniping from somewhere here in the back. All we need to do, we need to find the proper angle. We need to find the proper angle to say hello to him. Okay, that looks like a good angle. We are trying to go for a blind shot. Good. Very, very good. And our goal is to build a nice angle here. Beautiful. We spotted the grille. Very, very nice. Very, very nice, fellas. I am so patient. You have no clue how patient I am with this tank at the moment, you know? After playing a couple of games, I truly stand by my thought and by my plan to play it as a sniper schnitzel, honestly. Just improve the aiming unit to maximize our ability to hit and whatnot, and we are going to sit very, very well here, okay? This is how I look into all of this. Okay, Panzer going for a blind shot. Hopefully Grille won't spot us. We are not getting spotted. That's very, very nice. Let's see, can we have a different angle over there? And obviously Grille. Okay, we need to be patient. I know that we are losing this battle, fellas, but there is not too many things to do. You know, whenever you do not really have that much armor, whenever you do not have DPM, whenever you do not have the gun handling, whenever you do not have too many things, there is that little you can do. And once again, remember the saying, fellas. Don't look into the gifted horse mouth. Okay? Just don't. Appreciate the experience and appreciate others playing with it. I mean, I can only imagine how the things are going to look like in the next couple of days. You know, whenever people will get... There's plenty of people who do not watch the YouTube videos, who do not watch the Twitch, who do not get involved into any stuff like this. And that is not a bad thing, right? But I am just thinking about the little Timmy excitement whenever we are going to... whenever this tank is going to be given for everyone, right? And he will think that it is a new... By the way, the game is lagging. The lamp is red. I do not know. Is it the game or is it my internet? 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2, fellas. That's all I can say. 1 out of 2. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, beautiful. Very, very nice. Let's take our time to aim. Beautiful penetration with the high explosives. We are killing it, fellas. We are killing it. Luckily, we took this position so we can actually get very much involved here. Beautiful. Oi, 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 oi. What a play this is, fellas. What a play. I am feeling like we are rocket scientists at the moment, okay? This is how I feel like. We are rocket scientists. You know what would be great? If we would actually beat the living crap out of this Mr. Panzer sitting here, because I want to believe that he is going to sit right there. Let's go. Blind shot. I do not know did I hit him or not, but time will show absolutely everything. Wow, the game is lagging so much. This Panzer still can be around the corner, trust me on this one. Oh yes, he is. Beautiful, now at least we know. Unfortunately, we do not really have a good gun handling, do we? Which is quite a stinker, but you know, not much what we can change there. I'm just going for a blind shots until I will eliminate him from the game. Okay. I just made the bush a bit thicker here. Good, the guy slapped. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Do we have anyone who wasn't spotted? No, everyone is spotted, so let's do this. Let's try to make a bit of pressure like this. Centurion is just simply running for his life, which obviously I cannot blame him for that. And what we are waiting for, we are waiting until almighty convoy would get involved here. I do not dream about shooting. I just do not dream about the shooting. I hope that our Grille will eliminate the T-57, okay? This is what I'm hoping for. This guy, he has no clue where I'm sitting at. I am pretty sure about this. I mean, no one would expect this tank to sit here. Hopefully our Grille will eliminate this guy. That's what we need. Unfortunately, our Grille missed, which is kind of sad thing, but what can you do? We are eliminating the gun, and now we are pushing a bit in front over there. I need to try to do my best in order to survive this. Convoy is in the open field, and convoy is killing me. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Listen, the fact that we got the game like this after losing all our HP, it was nice, okay? But honestly speaking, this tank isn't good. I think this tank is going to score in the bottom of the index. I think this tank will be rated 1 star instantly with a bad gun handling and whatnot. It is brutal one. Anyways, fellas, let's see the score and let's see the average performance on a vehicle, and then we can have our endgame thoughts about this tank. Let's do this. Okay, fellas, we finished everything with a 3.4 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, which is pretty good for this tank, honestly. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage. I kind of messed up in the end, I needed to play safer, but it is how it is. I cannot complain that much about this. And we lost 52,000 credits. Overall, our session stats is 3.1 thousand average damage and 400 assisting damage. I truly was trying to make this tank work, okay? I did my best. I was trying to play to the best of my abilities, and I can promise you that this is not going to be very, very, very fun vehicle to play with. But once again, that's only me. Enjoy the tank, fellas, and mark your favorite tier 9 vehicles, because Patton the tank, it is going to be a meatball in the game. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.